Hey, and welcome to your Cancer horoscopes for the week of March 17th through the 23rd. It is spring, which makes it closer to summer, which, of course, the first day of summer is the first day of Cancer. So we're just one season away from Cancer season. That's the bottom line there for you guys. We're kicking off the week with the moon in Cancer for the first 3 days of the week, as it starts off right in the beginning and takes us into about mid Tuesday. And it is going to generate some challenges for us, even though it is your favorite planet. Every Cancer is a moon baby. At least every Cancer that I've ever met is a moon baby. Focus is on self, especially with the moon bringing that focus in. But focus is also on the past. So we're really, in a sense, being forced to look at who we were versus who we are and kind of sort of check to see if we measure up. It's a very uncomfortable and difficult process. And the moon doesn't exactly make it easier, but doesn't exactly make it harder. I mean, it does provide challenges as it is in a square with Neptune and the Sun, I should say, on Sunday, moving into a square with Mercury on I'm sorry, first one's on Sunday, moving in to a square with Mercury on Monday, which is a bit of a challenge. It's not a huge challenge, but it is a challenge specifically around feeling like you don't have support for your career goals. When it is all on you, it's a really big responsibility. And I mean, I've known this for many, many years. And the more it feels like it's all on you, the more it makes you too afraid to do anything about it. Because if you make it any bigger, it's going to be more overwhelming on you. And why would you make it more overwhelming on yourself? It's just easier to keep it the way it is. But doing that also creates its own brand of misery at the same time as you continue to sit and sift in this cycle, wishing you can do something, feeling like you're running out of time, and nothing ever changes. So even though temporarily it feels better, it does not feel better in the long run. And this is really what this challenge is all about. But the moon's sextile with Jupiter and in some cases Uranus as well are also focused on your support system. And the moon's trine with Venus and with Saturn are really focused on your long-term career goals. So as we move into Monday, this becomes a grand sextile instead of just a trine. So it amplifies this very helpful challenge moving towards finding the right support for your career goals. So you have to ask. I mean, that's really what it comes down to. And I know a lot of people are afraid of asking because they're afraid of rejection. But unfortunately, in life, there is a whole lot of rejection. You just have to keep, okay, that's a rejection, move on to the next. Okay, until you get the right fit, basically, because that is how it works. And a lot of people have had to do this in order to build their dreams, in order to build their creative visions, in order to keep going. I mean, think about musicians, for example. Some of them will spend an entire lifetime just writing music, searching for that one big song. Or another musician will do the same thing without ever creating that big song, but it brought joy to his life and he lived a wonderful life. Success really is all about perception and how you perceive all of your goals and dreams. 9 times out of 10, most of us use most of our brain power to sabotage ourselves, and that is what we definitely want to avoid if we possibly can. Now, we started off with the moon in a square with Neptune and the sun. And we're moving into Tuesday with the moon in a trine with Neptune and the sun, both of which are focused on career goals, but specifically your long-term career goals. So the moon is now amplifying this very positive, helpful energy into those goals by simply looking at and breaking old patterns that have been holding you back. And the proof is in what happens afterwards. The moon does move into an opposition with Pluto as it's on its way out today. And Pluto is very much focused on finances. So you may feel like everything is opening up, and then you're like, oh my God, that bill went through and I'm broke and I don't have any money. Now I can't focus on my career goals. Something's always going to come up. Okay. Something is always going to come up. You just got to keep working through it and do the best you can to solve the problems that you have, because chances are you're going to survive it like you always do. I can't tell you how many times in the 47 years that I've been on this planet that I am like, what is going to happen to us? We're going to lose everything. But we didn't. We wound up okay, as long as we kept doing it and we kept trucking along and we kept focusing on what we needed to focus on and taking care of our responsibilities, period. That's it. There is no big, huge secret to life. It's living it the best way that you possibly can with as many things that bring you joy as possible. And that's it. So that's what I have for you guys this week. Lots of stuff going on at the beginning of the week, which is basically going to put some nice motivating energy into the rest of the week and specifically your springtime celebrations. So that's going to be awesome. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link in the description. Really appreciate that. Love the coffees. You guys are awesome. Also, check out my website, which I am putting the link directly to the calendar of the website so that you can check out some things that are coming up here in the next couple of months. And you're not going to want to miss out because there's a lot of fun stuff going up on that calendar. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic. I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys make it a great week. Do something amazing. You won't regret it. Trust me, you won't. I'll see you next week. Make it a great one, guys.